go. Transition, and then add the new. I really like this software. It's really cool software. Make it so much easier. Makes your life so much easier.
What about Viral Video Lab? That's pretty interesting.
Hey, what's up, Shay? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're well.
Yeah, boy. Keep going. Fucker.
Here, what I'll do is I'll copy the link and put it in the chat. Like, even just watching, like, a second of this video, you guys will see, like, what a trip it is. I'll put the link in the chat here.
What's up, Nanya?
Nanya. Does that link show up? Yeah, the shit looks like something out of a old 80s fucking space movie or some shit. It's wild. Wild looking. Bear Banter. That's the second channel. BBA?
Yeah.
Mama Bear.
Love, Shay. Appreciate you, girl. Hope you're well. I know, I missed you as well, man. I haven't seen you in ages. Everyone sleeping, Mr. Chips? No? I know it's rare, but, like, people actually get a chance to speak on here.
Right?
That's a fact.
Oh, God.
So what you got going on tonight, OG? Chilling?
Yeah, chilling.
What time is it over there, Nathan?
It's 7:24 p.m.
Oh, shit.
Late
7:24
night there.
p.m. on Friday? Right?
Yeah, Friday night.
Friday?
Yep.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah. Oh, Bill. Oh, no. It looks like going to the flats, all right.
BBA, what time is it over there?
Only 2 plastic coppers, anyway. It's 25 past 10 in the morning. I'm
Friday?
only doing... Yeah, it's 25 past 10 in the morning, man. And I'm only doing half a day at work, so I've got about half hour left, and then I'm going home.
You'll be able to
I've
get
got
out there and
Monday.
do a couple of audits, bro.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully. As long as it stays dry, I'll get out.
Oh, the Prime Minister was discharged from the hospital. Didn't he get shot in the head? I remember when you read that. He got shot, right?
I don't know. Prime Minister of where?
Somewhere over in Europe. Slovakian Prime Minister. You hear
Czech
about all the
Republic?
traffic infringements on electric scooters yesterday? What?
Don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it could do with some tweaks. I'm a bit tired anyway, so I'm just gonna save this, upload it, and tell me what you think.
What we do? What you uploaded?
I've got something for you, mate. Hang on. I was just fucking about with something. This is the first draft.
Wish and chips. No worries, man. No worries.
Yeah, I think we had a good show tonight. Good crowd. Good topics. Good videos.
Yeah, if I was in and out, I'm gonna have to check out the rest of what I missed from earlier.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it should be, right? I thought.
Yeah.
I suppose it just depends on what your goals are, you know. For my part, especially for this channel, I think it's. I don't know why we didn't do this ages ago, Grim. Fuck's sakes.
Well, we did discuss it, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just who was going to do it. Because if anything's going to get done, you're going to have to do it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, it depends on what your goals are.
Yeah.
Little
For
thing.
my part, I mean, the channel name is what it's all about. Eyes on the audits.
Mhm.
Get as many eyes on all those audits as we can.
Yeah.
Either, I don't
Well, as
think.
many of people just being awake and paying attention to what's going on, you
Yeah.
know, just eyes on the world, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think globally, but it is global.
It's a big problem everywhere. And there's a lot of countries out there that don't get the opportunities that we have.
Yeah.
Maybe big
Definitely.
Confederali. Oh no, they've gone.
It's a federale.
Federales, right?
It's alright, they've gone the other way. I was gonna fucking
I'm like,
get
if they're
bad.
federales, they real lost.
Federali.
That's comedy. But yeah, I encourage any of you guys to look up that Starlink train thing. Because that's weird as fuck. Like, basically, the whole Earth is encompassed with, like, chains of these satellites now. Because I think they got 3,500 up there. Periodically, they'll just fucking fall back to Earth and burn up. But, yeah. So people have remote access to the internet, you know, in remote parts of the world, United States, etc., etc. I mean, I'm sure a few of us have been on James Freeman's streams where he's streaming from his place out there, and Starlink fucking drops the stream. That's always interesting. But
I did a video on him a few years ago.
no, yeah.
Let's play this one. You're going to remember this one.
I'm anticipating. I'm going through like all the catalog of videos I've seen in my head. What could it be? What could it be?
Oh, 3 years ago. I mean, this is went viral.
Definitely see it.
Yeah, this one you will remember this one as soon as you see it. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna put it. There we go.
What is going on, folks? Will Turby here for the man, the truth. Fake Mike. Realness. All right. The giggles are out of the way now because I've heard about this video. I haven't watched it yet. Eyes on the audit. Fake Mike Real News. James Freeman. Go find James Freeman on YouTube. He's one of the best auditors in America. Ever. He's one of the best auditors ever. So.
If it's the one I think it is, I watched that live. It was stressful. Yeah.
Watching it live.
This is gonna be crazy, and I hate watching stuff like this.
As soon as we watched it,
especially because this dude's.
I'll tell this guy, look, you gotta do this video.
I've been trying to get in touch with you, James, too. So holla at me. Hey, what's up, guys? Chilling. What's up with you, dogs? We had wrapped it up. We were heading home. And I sat at the Carl's Jr. and ate my burger. And as I pulled out, to leave and go home, I see the old chair.
Yeah, I remember they were all out.
Got the tape out and everything. Fucking wankers.
Fucking. This was really hard to watch.
Yeah.
And it's Arizona Highway Patrol.
It was even harder to watch live.
That's what I'm saying. I watched it live too. Him and Tucson Police Suck and all of them had gone out, and then they had wrapped up. They had finished, got some food. He was on his way home, and he went live again.
Yeah, you knew right away.
I love the way he dresses him down here.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
It's a traffic stop. I've given you twice as much space as you need. He knows his shit. This guy knows his shit. Guys, it's DPS in Arizona Highway Patrol. It doesn't matter how much fucking tape you put up, you dumbass.
Was this that weekend that like everybody went out to Arizona? It was like a long weekend, and it was after Spit and Cobra had been attacked and all that. Yeah, I think it was that time of year.
Let's just all be quiet. Someone in the chat. You look like an idiot. Carl Jr. What? Best burgers. That guy's an idiot. No. You're gonna get sued.
And he did sue the shit out of
You
him.
got this guy put up tape every time you want to move a camera. Yeah, for real. No, that's not the way the law works.
It was brutal.
This is gonna be it.
Sorry?
They gave him. It was brutal. They gave him the runaround too for like a long ass time, trying to get the name of the cop and all that. I remember it was a bunch of bullshit.
Bullshit, they're fucking
Crazy.
I need names of everybody getting sued here tonight. Got it. Yo, I need some help with some of these. So just a we dealt with this case specifically. Now here's the sidewalk. This is a public sidewalk. Now they don't want me filming their traffic stop. So they're going to wrap tape all around this place because they don't want me to film their traffic stop. Somebody has put it in their mind that if they put tape around an area, then no matter what, that they're putting tape around the car? Except to preserve a crime scene. That is the purpose of crime scenes. These guys are so ridiculous. To preserve the crime scene. Say that there's shell casings around. Maybe somebody's been shot and there's blood on the ground there. Maybe there's a DWI accident and we've got skid marks on the road. The purpose of the tape is not to get rid of the camera. It's to preserve the crime scene. So this is going to be Arizona DPS, and yeah, they are going to arrest me. He knows it.
I think they're stupid enough to arrest me. They're.
They put the tape up.
Notice he wasn't even approached. He just
They tried to fucking destroy his phone too. I remember him stomping it.
Oh, she's got spare keys. I don't know what they'll book me on. I mean, it's just ridiculous and stupid of them to do this shit.
Obstruction, wouldn't it?
If I had to take a wild guess, what's the go-to every time? Interference. Interference has to be something physical. In other words, interference has to be like he's trying to go from his car to this car to search the car, and
this is why I love this guy.
And I'm physically keeping him from doing
He knows his rights.
I'm standing in between him or
He's also not a
blocking the
Democrat or
door
Republican. He's not a statist at all.
or something like that. So he's this.
Here we go.
Where's your supervisor? All you want over there, but not in
Prior restraint.
Where's your supervisor? Get the light out of my eyes now! Get the light out of my eyes now! Get your supervisor.
These two were a special kind of stupid. These two cops.
Get your supervisor before you do anything else. I'm telling you nicely, no thank you. There's no perimeter. What are you gonna? No, leave me alone.
Shining light in their
Leave
face.
me alone. Go do your job. Go do your job. Leave me alone. I'm asking you nicely to leave me alone. There's no fucking perimeter. I can be all the way up there on the sidewalk. I gave you a ton of space. I can be up on the sidewalk. I can be on the sidewalk. I gave you a ton of. All right, I'll be on the sidewalk. Then let me stay here where I think it's a safe distance rather than up close to you on the sidewalk. They're going to arrest me. What's your name? What's your name? All right. Keep the light down out of my eyes, and I'll keep it out of yours.
These guys are just.
Go over there. Keep the light out of my eyes. Just keep your light down out of my eyes. You're making. There's no. Shut up, dude. So that's how I'm gonna. What's your name? What is your name? I'm gonna tell you to step over there. What is your name? What is your name? Get your supervisor. Now, I told you to get your supervisor. Now do it. I'm telling you now to step over the sidewalk. Are you disobeying a lawful order? I'm telling you to step over there. It doesn't have to be like this.
It doesn't
Leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get your fucking hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Shit. Fuck you, get off of me. Officers, get off of me.
That's the first thing they yell.
Just get off of me. Officers, get off of me. Stop punching me. Get off of me. It's just a fucking camera, you dumbass. Get off of me. Get off of me.
You can see them just being brutal too, hitting with their fucking flashlights and shit. It was
Get off of it! Get off of it! Go out! Get off! Turn around! On your stomach! Get off! On your stomach! Get off! On your stomach! Get off! Oh! Get off of me! Get on your stomach! Ah! Get on your stomach! Stop hazing me! Ah! Ah!
All right, that's it. I can't watch any more of this. This is terrible, man.
yeah, that was pretty. It was awful.
Again, people wonder why we audit. That's exactly why James Freeman, that's exactly why Mr. America does what he does, is because notice he wasn't doing anything with little children, wasn't a corrupt politician, even breaking the law. He's just filming. Very sad, guys. Very sad. We're going to do more of these. Go to our channel. We're going to break this stuff down, but go to our channel, Eyes on the Audit. Find us, like, share, and subscribe. Take Mike Real News, folks.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. It's got to be, I think they had a couple mass audits that they did down there. I know, like, when Pigs Under Pressure and Tuck got arrested.
Into a violent.
That was crazy. But yeah, James Freeman, that thing was nuts, man. It was rough to watch. Like,
Yeah.
you feel so helpless when shit like that happens, you know? As a
Yeah.
supporter, and you're like, what can I do? I'm at home.
So many times. It's just.
Yeah. But you got, that's like, as a supporter, that's what I say is an important thing to do, is to follow up with those, and even just as a supporter to, like, let them know, redress your government, your grievances, what you saw, file complaints, make the phone calls, do the emails, do all that shit, you know, on the back end. It makes a difference. Like, definitely makes a difference. I remember like when Ninja was talking about I think I think it was Harvey Freeberg got arrested for the cop. He kept telling him he dropped his pocket, and like the cop was a retard, so it was like looking everywhere, you know. And then he arrested Harvey for it, and they didn't even make it to the jail, to the Sally port, before Ninja and everybody were making phone calls. I guess they have some contact, and News Now Ninja, they released him right there. Like, they didn't, you know, so whoever their contact was, you know, got on the ones and twos and fucking mixed it up. So that was kind of cool to see. Those are the things that give you hope. You're like, oh my god, maybe we are making a difference. How much you winning for us, Saucy?
Don't know yet. There we go now.
I was wondering. I was like, can you show that on YouTube? Like, I know that there are different guidelines with like gambling and shit, right? Never thought of that before.
These days, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah, there is, but
I think
Anything
it's
to do
different.
I think if you just stick with kittens, you're all right.
Kittens.
The
Right?
whole channel is kittens.
Meow,
Unboxing.
Mellows. Meow.
I've got a house full of fucking content.
Yeah.
Dude, they drive me outside. Like,
All you
more of
need
those things are fucking
is a
everywhere.
tripod. Honestly, all you need is a camera and a tripod and a cardboard box.
Dude, you know, we got extra Ring cameras that I could probably bust out and just put. These
Cardboard
kittens
boxes
are
and
going
cut
crazy.
plastic cling film, like watch them running into it. Oh man.
Wrapping things around their legs and watching them like do like
Have you seen that one where
the presidential gallop?
Yeah, have you seen the one where they create a 3D looking hole, like mat, and they jump over it, or they step
No.
around it or something? And you've seen
That's
that?
funny.
It looks like it's I don't know, it's like a manhole or something, and you see them jumping over it, because it looks real. It's just
funny.
a picture on a 3D image or something effect.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, but yeah, fuck, man. 11 kittens. The smallest ones are like not quite out, like, because we have them in a big like it's like one of the big cases, like a dog, basically, travel case or whatever the fuck you would call that thing. And that's where the mom, both moms at separate times had their babies. And the smaller ones, they're like about a week and a half younger. So, got some 4-week-olds and some 3-week-olds in there. And my daughter's like, can we keep all of these ones? I'm like, bitch, nuh-uh. Like, that's how we got stuck, like,
Honestly,
doing this rescue shit.
Yeah, you create a channel about on them, and you'll be a millionaire. I'm saying.
What do I call it? Marcy's pussy. Marcy's pussies.
That's not a bad name. You might have an issue with YouTube.
I could just picture all the fucking undesirables. I would subscribe to that. Shit. But yeah, they're so cute, though. They're so cute.
That's the best
like,
time
I
to record it.
named this one and I named that one. At least my daughter's a little bit older now. Like, when she was younger, like, it was really hard on her to get rid of the kittens, like, after they got to be, like, 6 weeks old. She's like, no, we need to keep them. We did that with one one of the litters that was. So we have like a bunch of cats that are about the same age, you know. My sister-in-law has one of them. We had, well, two of them. One of them just passed away. They're 15 now. These cats, crazy, crazy. But what is that dinging?
I'm sorry, it's my video, the special effects on the video that I'm editing. That's why I keep muting
Okay,
up.
Mitch. What is DAC? The Foxy Pussy Show. Fox Pussy Show. Fox Pussy and Play. You just picture it. Woo.
Yeah, get like now that you got the small little kittens. Best time to record them. Just record every minute of them while you got them.
All right. Definitely gonna have some key moments in there.
Yeah.
The funnest is when they start to figure out that there are like drapes and blinds and shit and curtains. Fuck, dude. We had
Honestly,
kittens swinging from curtains at one point. It's crazy. It's been minutes since we had little ones. So.
That's gold on YouTube, honestly.
I know.
You know, good
I
at
told my
editing.
daughter that you said that yesterday. She's like, yeah, you could do a channel with it.
Yeah, I reckon you could get thousands of subscribers in just in a short space of time. Within a few months, you could be, brand new channel monetized in no time.
Right? Shit. Make it a lot easier.
Well, you get, on average, if you do it right, you get on average anywhere from
I guess.
300. Sorry.
I guess. Oh,
What was that?
I guess I picked the wrong machine. A couple over here just won 16 grand.
Oh,
$16,000.
jeez.
Right.
So are you saying you made some new best friends or what? Look, how did they do the payout on that?
Like that, they just fun. They won the super jackpot, 16 grand.
That's wild.
Man,
How much was the bet? Like, how much did they put in?
$1. I don't know how much they put in, but the actual bet was $1 bet. So fucking
That's wild.
killed it.
Right.
It's those moments that make gambling more addictive than heroin, they say. They say, according to the proverbial them out there. Man. I think the feeling in my fingertips is coming back, which is good. So weird. That's what DAC means. Daniel Atwater Cameron. Oh, the guy that, Ringlord killed. Alright. Guys representing for him. He did get indicted? Is he, like, facing consequences for that, or no? Like, he's still just fucking chilling? It wasn't Nathan that put the dollar in or whatever. He said it was a machine near him. Oh shit, he put more than $1 in. Man, last time I went to a casino, because they have the Indian casinos over here, I went to the Chumash casino. Like, God, my daughter was only a year old, so, just like 14 years ago. I went in there and I had my money and everything, and I fucking started losing. I think I only made like 3 bets. And I was like, fuck this, dude. I'll give the bathroom attendants more money. Like, I'd rather do that than have it just go into the machine. So, I just tipped very well, like at the places we went in the casino. Besides fucking playing it and losing it. It's like, fuck. Spread this. We'll spread this around a little bit better. Statute of limitations for murder, yeah. Got 5 more open felonies. That's wild. That's wild. So what's up? I need to talk to Easy and find out if he's doing the roast again tomorrow or not. I'm sorry I missed yours, Mitch. Like, I was out, dude. I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck. I missed it. I missed it. I gotta talk to Easy. Easy, are you out there? It always seems like somebody's like watching or like somebody contacts people. So weird when that shit happens.
It's
When
always,
KT was on that other channel and I'm getting text messages.
they're always watching.
Right? I'm like,
Short video. Hang on.
is that for his intros? That's kind of cool. I like that.
That was the first drop. I was just fucking around with this shit.
Nice. Nice.
And I brought over the wrong link, man. That's the wrong link. I'm trying to bring
Vinny, did you check out that link that I dropped with the Starlink shit? That shit's crazy.
Mute up a sec.
Steve, what's going on, people? What's going on? What time is it? Damn, it's almost 3? What the hell? The sun's already coming up on the East Coast. You like the bear, right? I was waiting for somebody to like drop in and start skiing like the crazy landscape. Oh, what is this? Where's the helicopter dropping the spy off? Fucking Tom Cruise ski down the mountain. Some bullshit. You're Russian, huh? Russian.
Oh, I've got to do that one again. I made a mistake on that one. I had another one I was gonna play, but I made a mistake. You see, I'm getting tired.
You gotta get a bear to drop in from a helicopter with
I've got
a British flag or English flag, you know, like as a cape. Start fucking skiing down the mountain. Sorry, I'm a creative.
Yeah, boy. There's the win. There's the win.
What the hell? That looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, that's it. The team. Still going. There's 2 homes. I've got 260 in there, and I just won another. Still going. 220. Take that.
Can't even figure out what the fuck is going on that screen. That made me feel like a boomer looking at that shit. Where's the handle? Where do you pull down the handle? Just kidding. I'm not that old. Is it just like a matching game type thing? Like the old school one-armed bandit type shit, except for like fucking the cartoon version?
which cartoon version? Sorry, I don't.
The game that he's playing there is crazy. It's like a cartoon, basically.
Yeah, there is one that I'm working on, which is a cartoon.
Hey. How many channels do you do stuff for?
I've lost count.
It's just kind of wherever you're needed, you kind of like move into the.
Yeah, it's been like that for a long, long time. It's a
Mellows is the maple syrup of the auditing community.
maple syrup.
Sweet, slow, you know?
He's the sticky stuff mostly that keeps us all together. No move.
Yeah. No move. No diddy. That's how it should be, though. That's how it should be. Tomorrow's Friday. Hell yeah. Payday. Hubby gets paid tomorrow. Fuck yeah. That means I'm not making dinner. Hell yeah.
So you get 6 of these cunts here, and then you get this spin now. So come on.
Okay, so it is just like a matching game. Like get 3 in a row or diagonal or whatever.
Yeah. 5 in a row.
Interesting.
Yeah.
God, I can't see. I need to get like real glasses instead of just reading glasses.
Fucked up, man. I fucked up. I had an optician appointment I had to go to, but I missed it.
Mm.
You're still getting there, right?
Hey?
You still can't see. You're still getting there.
Well, they cancelled the first time, and then I didn't even bother cancelling the second time. I just slept right through. It's like we're even.
Right? I was like, payback's a bitch, ain't it? Right? It's funny. It's like my doctor trying to tell me to come in and get another injection in my neck. I'm like, yeah, last time I did that, your guys like killed me, so I don't think I'm down for that yet. It's gonna take me a minute to like build up the courage to go back and do that bullshit again.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, 2 weeks of relief, was nice, but the second time, no relief. Killing me and making it worse because they fucking flipped me over, I think, while the needle was still in my neck or something. So I've been having crazy problems with my hands going numb. What were you gonna get done with your eyes? You wear glasses, right?
I do, yeah.
Do they do like the eye surgeries and shit over there too? I imagine you guys are way more advanced than we are medically, right?
Yeah, they got all that shit.
That's what I think I would want to do. Just get the surgery done, and I don't know.
Everything you got, they got over it.
Yeah. If I had to wear glasses all the time, I would probably go with contacts. And if I had to wear contacts all the time, I would want to have fucking trippy ones. To match it to my hair, one pink eye, one fucking, like hot pink eye, not like pink eye, like you fucking didn't wash your hands and rubbed your eye. One blue eye, one yellow. On days where I don't want to deal with people, do like the whole black. You look like those black-eyed children from the fucking horror movies. Go out like that. Self-expression is a huge thing for me, so I think individuals and self-expression.
Fucking shoulder.
Your shoulder and neck and everything's still hurting, huh?
Yeah.
No bueno. I feel that one. Is it a pinched nerve in your neck or?
My shoulder. On top of my
it's
shoulder.
in your shoulder?
Yeah. I can't even lie down. Normally I lie on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Either side won't work.
Yeah. I know how that goes. Yeah, it sucks, man.
Try and lie on it to try and put the pressure on it. No, ain't gonna work. Try and lie the other way and try and sleep. Just doesn't want to.
Do you have a heating pad or anything, or?
A heat? No.
What I like to do is I get just a sock and a bunch of rice and pour the rice into the sock, tie the sock off, and you can put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and it's a really good like heating pad. Basically you can put it, pretty much will form to wherever you put it, but the rice like holds the heat. So I got all kinds of ghetto tricks like for that kind of shit.
Yeah, so just normal plain rice.
Just regular rice, yeah. Just pour it into a sock, Throw it in the microwave. And it's good too because you can't like burn yourself or fall asleep on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Use a clean sock then, right?
Yeah. I mean, it depends what you're into. I don't know, man. Yeah, just a clean like regular sock. Like I usually choose like the long neck socks because you can tie it off better. You could have like a longer fucking heating pad. You can wrap it around your neck and your shoulder.
How much you
And a
rice you
couple.
put in there? Just like fill the whole thing up.
Yeah, just however much you want. I mean, think of it however big of an area you want to do. You know, like I usually use like what is it, a pound bag?
How much?
You know,
How long do
whatever.
you stick it in there for? In the microwave?
And you put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and then if you need to heat it up a little bit more, kind of do it by 30-second intervals. You know, depending on your microwave. So. But yeah, it works really well, and it's not something that you can like burn yourself on by falling asleep and being on it, you know, like a heating pad. So, and it's like the weight from it too is nice, you know, like
With the pressure.
feels like it's getting in there. Yep. See, that's that's gonna be like my other channel. It's like broke bitch tips on how to be a cripple or something.
So you kind of get used to this pain, right, from one
Yep.
side, and then all of a
Crippled
sudden,
on a budget. No, yeah,
and then,
you do
and then
you
it
do
hits
get
you
used to it.
on the other side. You know what I mean? And the arm is the arm that I use to carry my body weight when I walk.
Yeah.
Stick, whatever. I ain't got no energy in my arm. I can't hold myself up. It's my
Yeah.
strong arm, my right arm. So
Yeah. Awful.
And on this side note, make sure it's uncooked rice.
yeah, of course.
Right. I don't know. Moist tea might be, you know. But yeah, that stock with rice in it, it's a nice heating pad. It works well.
I had to throw that in, Marcy.
Right. Yep. I mean, you could eat it later too, I guess, if it's clean stock. I don't choose to. I just get a new bag from my church or whatever, you know. Give me more rice. Need more rice. We've got like 9 heating pads. My daughter's kind of taken to like heating up, you know, doing her own. I'll be like around the house, like picking things up and, you know, putting the couch straight, straightening up the cushions or whatever. Fucking find a stock full of rice. I'm like, Belladonna, don't make a new one every time. Jeez. Not good. Take all the rice. Stockify it. But yeah, that's what this thing with my neck, like the problem with my hand right now. I've always been kind of like with my back and shit, like the problems that I had with it. I was always just thankful that it was like my lower back and not like carpal tunnel or something, which is very common, you know, for, oh shit, Aussie's fucking blinging. Make it rain, Aussie, make it rain.
Wow, Aussie.
He's doing it.
On the winning streak again.
Nice. You're lucky, man. Like, fly over and I'll meet you in Las Vegas. We'll hang out. Throw me some money. But yeah, I was saying, like with my hands, you know, I was glad my hands hadn't gone, you know, because it's very, very common for hairdressers to get carpal tunnel. But now having this numbness coming in my hands, I'm like, fuck. Clipper, so I keep trying to strengthen it. I don't want to drop a clipper while doing someone's haircut.
Come on. Bloody computer pisses me off. It's 4:20, everybody.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're drinking that drink? Is that what that was? How are
No,
those drinks? The THC drinks. You said you had one the other day, yeah?
I had one today as well. That's why I'm
How
all
are
chilled.
those?
Sorry?
How are those? Like, is it like how many milligrams? Like all that?
Okay, so it's 600 mil THC.
Okay. Total? Like in the thing?
Let me just read it from the glass. Oh, you
Mm.
mother! I just spilt my spliff on the floor.
Dun dun dun. Lint weed. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out because, like I've never. My husband grew for a dispensary and just he does his own small grow. But, like, going to the dispensary and actually, like, buying stuff, trying to figure out the milligrams and all that when I've been smoking weed for, like, 30 years. I'm like, does it get you stoned or more stoned? Or, like, saying milligrams doesn't mean shit to me, Like, so I'm trying to learn how that all works.
I suppose it depends on your tolerance. You know,
Yeah.
different people have a different tolerance level.
Mm-hmm.
You could, I mean, I had those edibles, the gummies, and they were 600
Mm-hmm.
mil. One packet wasn't enough. 2 packets was just right. Whereas, for someone else, my friend, for instance, he took 1 packet and he was fine. But I smoke every day. I don't smoke anything else but cannabis. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't start smoking while I'm awake. The only time I don't smoke is when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's I did that for years and years and years, but like I didn't smoke for a couple years and trying to kind of I mean it would be more sporadic. It wasn't like a regular thing, But to help me sleep I've been going and getting these edibles, these gummies. And I can actually sleep for like 3 hours, I think is the longest like straight period that I slept. Because I usually only get like an hour and a half to 2 hours before like I wake up and have to move, Yeah. But
The
I
only
mean,
way
it's
I can
always
sleep
just been
longer,
smoking weed, so I don't know.
the only way that I can sleep longer is if I, just, like now, I just stay awake for as long as possible, and then I crash. When I
Yeah.
crash, I sleep, and then the problem is when I sleep for longer, 4, 5, 6 hours, I'll wake up in pain.
Yeah. I akin that to like the Tin Man, like you wake up and you need oil. You're like, eh.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere that bends starts to hurt if you sleep in one position too long.
Uh-huh.
When I go to sleep and I'm exhausted, I don't dream, and then I wake up in pain. The pain wakes me up, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I start the whole thing again. I just literally distract myself all day just so I can forget about the pain
Yeah.
and focus on other things. Well, because the minute I stop and I start, or people start talking about pain and I pay attention to it, it just multiplies by 10.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's what I said. Like, you have to have a lot of tools in your toolbox, to deal with chronic pain.
So for
But,
me, I distract myself. I keep myself busy.
I
And it
think
helps.
the weed does that too. Like with the pain, like it distracts you.
Well, it kind of helps your mind wander, right? Because
Yeah.
it's hard to focus on something when you're sober, especially when you're in pain, right? But when you're stoned, you can just forget about the pain for a moment, and let your mind wander somewhere else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
That's why I meditate.
Yeah.
Meditation is good, but
Yep.
it's hard when you've got that constant drill, It's like you're trying to calm your mind, and then you got a monkey on your back stabbing you. It's, it's
Mm-hmm. Yep.
you know.
Yeah, it's so yeah, I was trying to figure out these edibles and that, and I got these gummies, and like the ones that have CBD help me with the pain and sleeping, but these ones that I got that are just THC, like I don't know, they feel it's the same amount. It says 10 milligram THC. The other one had 10 milligram THC, but then it had the 10 milligram CBD too, and that seemed to be like I don't know if it made me more stoned or if it just like was a different. So I'm like
I
trying to figure out. I'm like, this is 10 milligrams. Shouldn't
I
10 milligrams?
actually think the higher the CBD content, the more the enhanced the THC gets. Do you know what I mean? It's almost
Yeah,
like the CBD enhances the THC, makes
yeah,
it more potent. If you know what I mean.
yeah. Exactly. That's what I was thinking with these.
It's a theory. I don't know for a fact.
I agree with that theory because I got these ones and they have no
Look at
CBD and it doesn't get me as high. Ah,
complimentary,
shit. Now you got a
complimentary,
cheeseburger?
complimentary, complimentary. No, that's when you play the machines. They come out and give it and drink, and you get food and shit. So for
That's
free.
sick.
It's only a
Wow.
little burger,
Oh, it's like a little slider.
but a slider and some chips.
Shit, give me like 10 of those and I'll be there all day.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Fucking cheeseburgers, sex, and hair color. Those are like the top things in the world, right? But yeah, like you were saying, Mellows, I think the CBD content makes the THC more potent. At
I
least
think
with these gummies that I got. Because
I
I'm
think
like,
it
it
does.
takes two.
Yeah,
But yeah, my husband's grown, and so I've always just smoked that, or like we made edibles out of, just trim and material like that.
okay, so
So
this
I don't know how much is
on the bottle
relative
it's
to that.
600 milligrams active THC from RSO oil distillate and canna sugar.
Okay.
So I can't read that. It's too medical use only, not for something. I can't see it. I'm blind. Keep it reach children and pets and blah blah blah. I can't read the rest.
Pets. I had a
Yeah.
cat that ate 3
Our
like
oil,
weed cookies that I made, and she was never the same. She was
yeah.
wild.
So basically, 600 mil active RSO distillate, THC, basically,
Okay.
pure THC.
And you just stay sipping on that throughout the day, or like,
Oh, it's like a thick syrup.
yeah, I heard you
Um,
describing it.
in a 60 mil bottle. So it's a little bottle, and you just get some lemonade, like a can of lemonade, or you can get a whole bottle, like a 2 liter bottle, and mix it in. Just depends how concentrated you want it.
Yeah.
And you just dilute it, you just mix it in. And
Yeah, the way you described it the other day, it sounded almost like a smoothie or something. Like,
you can put it in pretty much anything. No, it's just like a thick syrup, like like a dilute. And you get your orange, blackcurrant dilute or something like the thick
mhm,
syrup. Um,
that's pretty cool.
I suppose you could put it in milk. I've never tried it with milk.
Yeah.
Make a milkshake.
Milk. Maybe put it with
Make
some ice in like a blender.
yeah,
Is it like fruit flavor?
all different flavors, all loads of different fruit flavors, sweetie flavors. Like there's sweets, good sweets.
Hmm.
You can get them
Chew.
here in the U.S.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
But
the
I'm over there, so
dispensary's like a whole new thing to me. Like I my first time being in was like 2 weeks ago. You know, so it's like, I don't know. None of this means anything to me. THC, this much content, this many milligrams. I'm like, does it get you stoned, stoned to dirt, or like stoned to dirt? Because I'm looking for the dirt, like some
You
extra
want
brain cells to burn.
a good place for you to start if you're using it for medicinal purposes. I would say leafy.com. You go
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
you check out what's best for your ailments, because there's different types of cannabis. The cannabis that can,
Yeah. The
you know,
strains.
increase. Yeah, there's cannabis that can increase your appetite, cut your appetite.
Mhm.
There's cannabis that can, give you a headache and take your headache away. There's
Mhm.
there's so many different.
Yeah.
And that website kind of, I'm not sure how accurate it is, but kind of gives you an idea of this particular strain
Yeah.
is good. Anxiety.
Yeah, they have a search thing, right? And that I think I've been to that site before.
Yeah, really
The way
good place.
they grade everything is cool because you can
Yeah.
go through and kind of check out different strains. Yeah, my husband, I'm glad he decided to grow some this year because he didn't last season. And it was kind of like, that's why we're going to the dispensary and shit right now, but he's got some that have started up. He usually plant like April and then harvest, October, September, October. So, but we get sunlight in our backyard all year round, and it's like 70-ish degrees pretty much all the time. So, besides the marine layer that comes in at night because we're by the ocean, it's pretty good to that growing season. Like you can grow outdoors, and he's put together some strains of like strains that I've had success with pain and shit with, so which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like him and the other growers cross strains, different shit, so it's good. But I don't know the milligrammage. I don't know any of that. I was like, that doesn't mean anything to me. It's almost like the names are just as stupid, pretty much like to figure everything out. But
yeah, I mean, you got to. If it's recreational, it's cool. Just get stoned. Go ahead, try this, try that. But if you're looking for medicinal, if you're looking for a result, you really need to look into, what. I mean, you might suffer from anxiety. There are a lot of strains.
I have no anxiety.
I'm just, using it as an example. You might suffer from anxiety, for example, and there are a lot of strains out there that will make you, give you anxiety. So it's kind of,
sativas are a little more like, I think, anxiety inducing than indica.
Then there are a lot of strains out there that are actually pretty cool for anxiety, which just chill you out and mellow you out. And,
that's what my husband, he has anxiety. He gets anxiety really bad. And our daughter does too, so that's what they use for medicinal purposes for anxiety, so it's interesting. It's interesting, all this stuff. But like getting these from the dispensary, it doesn't really tell you what strain it is for what they use for the gummies and shit. Like it's pretty much just generic,
Yeah. Well, I imagine because they kind of mix it all up together, so
Yeah, that's true too. Like when I think about like with the material we use, what we do make a can of butter in the crock pot. So put it
most
like
of that stuff they use in the RSOs and stuff is like is just the leftovers, everything that accumulates from everything, all the different strains over time, the different batches that they've done.
Yep.
And
sugar leaf and material like that, and trim. That's what we use.
Have you watched the channel called The Strain Hunters?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
They're quiet for a little while when Franco died, but then they've just started putting up a few more episodes. I think they've got.
Oh, really? Yeah. God, I haven't seen that in years.
I know. It's because Franco, the partner, he died. He died in 2019 in that area. He was in South
Shit.
Africa
That's
and caught
crazy.
malaria just before the pandemic.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then they all went quiet, and then the pandemic hit. So, and then I think Arjan he set up shop in Thailand. So he's gone partnership with some other grower over there, and then built this massive complex warehouses. You know, like indoor growers. You watch the video.
That's
It's
cool.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from them in a long time.
Hmm.
I was, earlier you guys were talking about like a standing army, Third Amendment, right? And this might interest you, Mama Bear. I'm not sure. Like, there's the correctional facility, that's been there, I think, since the early 1900s. Mid Orange Correctional Facility. It's up in, I think they said, like upstate New York, and they closed the prison, but the complex that the prison was now has grow facilities and like all this shit. They do haunted tours in the old prison part, but like it was interesting when you guys were talking about the Third Amendment thing, because that's the only time that case law has been brought to the Supreme Court was with that jail, the correctional facility. The COs went on strike, and they brought in the National Guard to take over, the duties of the prison, and basically kicked the people that were striking out of the housing that they had that was there. So I think two of the COs took them to the Supreme Court, saying that their Third Amendment was violated or whatever. They were kicked out of their home to make way for the National Guard to come in and live in those places, those apartments, and do the work at the prison. So, but now that prison is like, they do haunted tours, and I guess there's a complex where they grow weed and make shit, make like edibles and all this stuff. And it's Mid Orange in upstate New York. Interesting. Random facts.
Oh,
Here's my third channel, Random Facts with Marcy. I mean, I gotta make all these channels for all the, profiles I made just trying to chat in TPP. Like, I got 3 different Gmails now. The fuck? Good times. Yeah, Jersey Watcher, I think, went to sleep a few hours ago.
Yeah, he did.
It's cool to see him popping on these,
He did warn us. Hello to everybody over Jersey Watchers channel.
Love Jersey Watcher. He was.
Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, I think I've got a new fan. Hi, Evie. Yeah, look, here we go. I have a very sexy voice, thank you. Very mellow.
Mellows.
Because my name is Mellow. Hi, Debbie. Deb Anderson.
Yep. Medicinal is 26%.
Cheeky Sprite.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Now we've got something else.
Is this another complimentary?
It's another complimentary, yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
You know what?
Some sort of ball.
It's a meatball?
I think it's a crab. I think it's crab ball.
yeah.
It's got a seafood sauce there with it.
You know they're trying to keep you there, right? So you just put that money back.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
I'd bring a cooler and some
They walk around with a tray.
Ziplocs with me.
They walk around with a tray in it, and everyone gets one if they want one. Responsible service
Tasty
of
looking
alcohol.
fries,
That's what it
too.
is. They gotta give you food while you're drinking. That's the law
Right?
here in Australia.
Okay.
They're like, you've had too much to drink. We're going to keep bringing you food. Fill you up
Yeah,
with some french
exactly.
fries. This motherfucker. It's funny. Yeah, casinos. I should go over to Vegas and help my stepdaughter. My stepdaughter is moving back over to our area. She's been in Vegas. My husband's first baby mama and my stepdaughter are moving back to our area from Las Vegas, and her mom's going to be renting a room from my mom. So it's the big happy family again. I always told her mom, I'm like, they probably think we're a lesbian couple. We're like, yeah, we're Lydia's moms. But we get along now. Back in the beginning, it was a little rough. But after 16 years, I just can't believe my stepdaughter's 18. That shit's wild. What was that, Bear Britain? What are you driving? It looked like I just saw it at the very end of it before you cut the camera off.
It's a scooter.
Oh, like a Vespa type shit?
Probably filled. It's a push bike with an electric motor. It's
With the
because
fridge
his
on the
feet.
side.
It's because his feet don't reach the pedals.
Oh shit!
And guys, I'm going to drop True's Pain link in the chat if you can give these guys sub.
Sorry, I
There's,
thought you said you were about to drop some pain in the chat.
True's Pain is the guy that made the song for the intro that we've been using.
Oh, okay.
And he's got a podcast that he runs. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can get him on here.
Subbed up.
Thank you.
Dude, this
Hey,
channel
Ben.
has a bunch of those.
Did you say the intro I made, Grim?
No, I was busy at the time. Sorry. Is that why you put Brett at the end?
You want to put it at the end?
No, I don't understand why you put Bear Britain at the end. That's such a life sort of comical thing that he does, because he roars like that all the time. Andy looks like
I've
it.
still got to do a lot of it. Not happy with a lot of it. There's a few more text layers that I want to put on there and change that text around. Maybe change the font. I'm not happy with the font.
You've been playing there with Canva again.
No, actually, that's the other one.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, for the animation. Yeah, you still haven't found a Grim Reaper that works.
Known Grim Reaper. I'm gonna have to make that.
That's it. You gotta buy a robe, Grim. You gotta buy a robe, take a picture, and
I do have one.
What's
right,
that thing called? The sickle too? Isn't that that's what's called?
Yeah,
Right?
I've got the Sai. Well, I did have the Sai. I've certainly got the robe still. But when I wear it, people think it's Return of the Jedi.
Grim, if you can do me a favor, if you can
Stupid.
dress up, Grim, all
That's
you
just
got
a bunch of Star Wars nerds think that.
is there a red pill phone box around there near you?
No. Unfortunately,
All we need is a red phone box, right? We just, Grim Reaper sitting there with his hood, and and he's on the phone, and I've got a clip with Chuck Norris. Right?
God, don't start that.
No, this is brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. This is genius. Watch this. I don't even want to play it on here. I've got to edit it before I play because I might get another strike. Basically, it's Chuck Norris. He's in bed. He's sleeping. He's got his hungover, right? And the phone's ringing and ringing and ringing. So he's like reaches down. He pulls over. He grabs the cord. Back then there was the old telephones, and he starts pulling everything, and everything starts moving and coming with it. And then he grabs the phone and he answers it, and that's where the clip ends. But what I want to do is I want to get a voice changer to Chuck Norris and have him, saying a few things, getting really angry, and then when he answers the phone, it will switch to Grim Reaper in the telephone box, like, sorry, I'm just doing a survey.
Look, we got a timeshare and we can sell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can start it on Grim Reaper is the file of the Chuck Norris. He's got to go collect Chuck Norris. It's like he's looking at who he is. He's on his phone and he's flicking through. He sees images of him in Texas Walker's Ranger kicking the shit out of everyone. And he flicks to Bruce Lee, and he's like, "Oh, I know this guy." And then he sees Chuck Norris kicking the shit out of him. He's like, "Oh, fuck."
How's that James Freeman? James Freeman's been doing some ad, like a sponsored thing on his channel with Chuck Norris. Like the Chuck Norris fucking supplements or some shit.
Yeah.
I haven't checked it out, but I was like, what? Is he really selling? Like, Chuck Norris is selling supplements? 30 years too late?
It would be, I believe you've had an accident in the last 3 years. We have various click.
Oh, shit.
A few years back, someone started making memes about Chuck Norris, and then he just went mad on Reddit and all these places. So everyone was just coming out with some crazy one-liners. Chuck Norris, if Chuck Norris was this and that, it's just crazy. Go and have a look at it. Chuck Norris memes, and you'll see them.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. That show was huge. Like even over. Well, I imagine. I don't know what kind of media. I watched that Call the Midwife fucking channel or video from the BBC. But how much television do you guys have over there? Like, as far as like national media or international media goes, because BBC is pretty much like the only thing I ever see, and that's just one,
I don't know why you watch the BBC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No. Yeah, as much as I do like you, you're starting to annoy me now.
Shit. I just wonder, like, how the BBC is, because internationally, I mean, as far as, like, a dumb American like myself, I'm like, BBC is, like, pretty much the only thing that I've ever seen, or at least the biggest, I could say, of different media.
I mean, years ago, the BBC was okay. I mean, that's some great comedy on there. But now it's too politically correct.
Yeah. Dude, the world has kind of swung that way, though, right? Like, where comedians are getting canceled for, like, pointing out obvious, truths about people. It's wild.
Situation comedy's gone.
Yeah. Right?
It is no more.
It's interesting. Or at least it's very rare, to see something that's more.
But whatever you do, if you ever watch Faulty Towers, what's the episode called? Flowery Swats.
If I ever watch, huh?
Faulty Towers. What they did was they created anagrams of the hotel name, Faulty Towers, right? However, there was only one true anagram, and it was called Flowery Twats. Right. And how the hell that got past the censors, I don't know. Even back then.
Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. How long was that on for?
Oh, it's on DVD now. I mean, that's going back
Multiple seasons.
30 years. They only actually did 2 seasons of it.
Okay.
But people thought that it was longer, but there was a 5-year gap between the two because of Connie Booth and Basil Fawlty. His name's gone. They were married in real life, but they couldn't live together, but they could work together.
Okay.
And they actually did a very good one. I think it was in the second series. I think it was Don't Mention the Germans. You couldn't do that again.
Don't mention the Germans.
Don't mention the Germans.
Yeah, if you think of like Seinfeld, all the different stuff on Seinfeld that was like obvious stereotypes, and making jokes about that and that shit. Just like I don't know. I don't think it would fly the way that things are now. Kind of like what Vinny was saying earlier. The pendulum has swung so far to the side that you're like, okay, it's got to swing back like at one point, right? Like,
well, I hope so.
It's inspiring for me to see like my daughter's generation, a lot of like the older upper teenage, lower 20s people being inspired to be creative and but I think that might be individual depending on where you live. I mean, California, we try and foster those kinds of things, I think, because it is the industry that kind of runs California, art and entertainment. So I don't know, I'm inspired, that they're like awake to seeing things and filming the police and one thing I'm having to teach my teenage daughters though is that like when they're filming the police to be cordial because I've been like, damn, I have these videos that are really good videos, but there's just so much cursing going on, like the teenagers, at the skate park being all crazy. But, police interactions with these younger people, at least they know their rights. That's more than what I knew or was taught. I had to be in my mid to upper 20s before I even, like, I guess like you could say woke up or whatever, So.
No, learned. I would never say woke up, learned.
Yeah, learned, definitely. And I learned so much from this community, It was kind of a cool time to like be really getting into it because it was like right before the whole, bird flu happened. So going into that, it was interesting. All the LA people were doing a lot of just cop watches like all night long because there was no traffic, which is like really rare, down in the LA area. If you're going from call to call, Computer just died, didn't it? Is it still working? Hold on. Am I back? Am I back? Okay. Sorry, my
Yep.
computer turned off. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, it's interesting, to see the kids being inspired. Like, I think of the George Floyd thing, like that was filmed and the video that was used was from a 16-year-old girl,
Hmm.
that was standing there, and to have the forethought to know to film the police, so important. But I'm telling my kids, don't curse at them. You gotta be at least let them look bad first, and then maybe you could like segue into that. But let them do their thing where they don't know shit about their own jobs. It's crazy. I've talked on the phone to a few police that my kids have had to interact with. The skate park, the police are always going by there and looking, to write tickets for people without helmets and like just doing dumb shit because there's not really much else to do around here. So a lot of the kids are at the skate park, and this one cop was like, "Oh, your daughter was sitting at the same table, but the people at the end of the table were smoking pot. So I could write her a ticket or, arrest her or whatever for being within reach of the pot." And I was like, "But you didn't see her smoking it. She wasn't smoking it. And it wasn't hers." So he's like, "Are you to tell me how to do my job, ma'am? I've been doing this for 2 years." And I was like, I've been listening to Cop Watchers and a supporter in 1A movement for fucking 4, so I got you, buddy. I one up you. But, God, these idiot cops that are out there, fuck. That same agency just killed a homeless man the other day. The same agency dealing with that Grover Beach Police Department. It's crazy. How are we going to do it, guys? How are we going to get these police in line? Like, what can we do to change a system that's been, like, basically baked in to corruption,
All you can do is keep challenging them. Eventually, the penny will drop.
Right? Definitely. It's interesting because when I had my daughter, a lot of people that I know that are in my same age bracket, all had kids like those years, 2006 to 2010. And like that whole generation are the people that are, you know, graduating and starting to like go out into the world. But when you think about it, like they were homeschooled, if not like by the parent already, forcibly homeschooled in 2020, we had already taken my daughter out of public school and we're, doing homeschool stuff. But I think that hopefully that helps more families kind of get in tune, or individuals get in tune that they needed to with themselves. I know the divorce rate was high during that time, but that generation of kids that went through that at like a time in their life where it was integral, the young teenage years when you're kind of like exploring the world around you and who you are. Um, in the middle of all that, you know, we all got put on lockdown like martial law. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
it's very specific, I think, to that generation that experienced that. Those are the people that are going to be the decision makers, the people that we have to teach about, how to make these systems try and work for us instead of working for these systems. I don't know. Interesting, though.
You know, we can take down 10 dirty cops. We're going to get 5 back. But we can take those 5 down.
Right.
So we just keep
That's what
going.
I'm curious about, like the younger generation that are becoming cops, because, I've reached that age where, like, everybody looks like they're 15 years old to me if they're younger than me. So, like, I'm like, how are all these 12-year-olds at the police department, with guns? But, like, there's got to be, I don't know, it's the whole training thing that kills me, because, like, the shitty cops are the ones that are staying in these systems. And, like, it's so fucking baked into the policing. Like, so baked in. It's hard to, and they'll take anyone. So, it's not like the brightest kids are going into that,
We just got to keep
weird.
fighting.
Exactly.
Keep exposing them.
I think my delusional optimism, I'm like, yeah, we're going to do it. The next generation's going to be better. I think that's something that I've tried to do, though. Like, teach my kids to be better than what I experienced or whatever, Eventually we'll get to that generation where they're perfect, right? Like, sometimes the world reminds me of that Idiocracy movie. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a funny movie. If you guys haven't seen it, it's like prophetic.
Yes.
It really is.
I've not seen it now.
You haven't? It's so good. It's Mike Judge, so the guy that like did Beavis and Butthead and all that. Like, he's the director, I think, of it. I think the director or the writer, but it's basically like takes place in the future. I think around like at the time that it is now, just as far as like reference point, but like basically starts out by saying like the dumbest people were procreating and each generation just got dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber till we have like a wrestler, that big black guy, Terry Crews, the actor. He's the president, but he's like a WWF wrestler, and that's why he got voted in. And it's just like it's like if the world got dumber and dumber and dumber, and this guy wakes up in this world like he was in a coma or some shit, and he wakes up 20 years later, and the world's just like all the dumb people running things. Hey, what's up, Carl? Good to see you. But yeah, it's a good movie, Idiocracy. It's funny. It's a comedy.
Check it out.
But it's so weird because it's like you see shit nowadays, and I'm like, oh my god, that's it. That's what's happening. Oh my god, we have a failed freaking bankrupt casino owner, TV game show dude for president. What the fuck? Like, it's wild.
It's uploaded another one. I'm not sure if it's transparent, and I want to make it transparent. Well, it is, but it's behind. It's behind everything. Why is it behind? It's supposed to be in front.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen you, Carl, since you got banned. It sucks, dude.
Oh, it's back. I put it in the wrong place. Idiot. Idiot. I'm getting tired now.
Yeah, Idiocracy. I'm trying to have my mom watch it, telling her about it. It's funny. I haven't seen it in years, though. It'd be good to watch it again. I just remember, like, thinking, like, as every year passed, I was like, holy shit. Like, this is just like that movie. It's just like that movie I saw.
Watch GGA video.
Ooh, what does
Yeah,
David have for us?
we can stick it on, I think.
Just be careful.
Do you want me to text him? I can
Who,
ask
GTA?
him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we started. Last time he came up here yesterday, and I told you.
Yeah. With the fake name and shit. I was like, he's the only one I know that does that kind of shit all the time.
No, GTA is cool, man. I've known him for a while.
Yeah, that's how I found all the New York guys was through GGAs. I think him, Eli, Brooklyn, Easy were all on the waterfront.
So what are you talking? Which one do you want me to put? The one with the Uncle Fester on it? The Feelings Police, the one he done yesterday. Huh? Which one do you want?
Be right back. Got to refill the coffee cup.
Let's just random pick whatever one. Marcy can tell us which one's her favorite, and then we can blame her if everything goes wrong.
I'll take the blame. That sounds good. Whatever.
Yeah. GGA, if you're listening, man, it's all Marcy's fault.
I just text him.
Ending must see. Want to watch this one? 33rd. Make it big. Let's play this one.
Yeah.
Boy took an activism in Queens behind Shea Stadium. I still call it Shea Stadium even though it's called City Park. Hey, squirrel, don't attack me. I don't like squirrels, I'm sorry. But we're behind Citi Field, aka Shea Stadium. I'll check out this Parks Department location. See how it goes. Going to the back, then we'll go around. It's like 3 different buildings. Let's check it out. Parking by permit only. Homestead Center. See if this garage has any signs on it. Oh, it says no trespassing. Stop. There's no trespassing sign right there, so they're good. We can't go in there. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Staff entrance. Oh, we gotta go around then. You know what the Publix entrance is?
Public stench?
Publix entrance. The staff entrance. Right?
Okay, yes.
Is it around the corner?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Thank you. Did it sound like I said what you said? Public entrance? What? Staff entrance. Homestead Center. That's US Open right there. Do not mow. Planted area. Yeah, that's the US Open. Okay. It's the same thing, right? This entrance and that entrance. Hey, good morning. How are you? How are you? I want to do a FOIA request. I would like to do a FOIA request.
What request you want to speak to?
I guess whoever will help me with that.
I don't know. I let the city just came in. 1 minute.
Thank you. Yeah. Hello. A FOIA request. FOIA request?
FOIA request.
See, this is what they should have at other places. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be back because obviously I'm gonna walk around. No, I want to submit it in person. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'm just gonna walk around and I'm gonna come back and fill it out on paper. I don't want to go through that way. That's why I came here in person so I can fill it out on paper. It's okay. So I guess whoever's the supervisor, just let them know that I want to fill it out on paper in person. Okay, I'm gonna walk around. I'll be back. Thank you. I guess he thinks I can't read the signs that say no public access beyond this point. Like, clearly I can't go past. It says I can't go past that point, which I didn't attempt to. Let's just go check out, see what they're doing, see how they're working. See how our workers is working. This Parks Department trucks look like it says work in progress, Parks and Playgrounds Improvement Project. The green sign and the red sign says safety surfacing, not servicing, surfacing for our children. Part of a continuing project to improve our parks. Oh, you can see it now. It's just when I zoomed in, you can see. Let's keep it up, man. Let's continue to try to see. I guarantee you they're going to close all these blinds. Watch. They don't like transparency. What you say? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not looking for somebody.
She wanted to know why you were filming this office.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You know Deb?
Huh?
You know Deborah Howe?
Who?
Deborah Howe. She's a lawyer.
Oh, no, I don't know her. Does she know me?
No.
Okay. Have a good day. She was just playing with her phone. I hope that, whatever that is, coffee or tea, I hope it tastes good. Just like a little kitchen area. Uh-oh. Why looks like she washed plastic cups? Touching up this tree. Sounds like something Yoda would say. They really don't have these cubicles set up. Anyway. It's our friend again. Hi.
We've got one that can see.
Karen. What's she saying? Oh, she looks like Dana Carvey. Oh. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. Wayne's World. I'm telling you, they're going to close these blinds. You know they don't like transparency. They hate it. Look how everybody stops working because a member of the public is watching them. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god, didn't you see the guy at the window? Oh, wow.
Oh, they from Brooklyn.
Oh my god, they're still talking. Oh my god, he's still out there with the camera. It's so funny.
So
She
funny.
figured it out.
See?
She had to climb up on the desk.
Stick got caught up to my sneaker.
Funny.
See what else we can see. Look, they're closing their blinds too. It's no fun. What's the point of these steps? What's the point of that? Staten Island. We went from Brooklyn to Staten Island. Now we're in Staten Island. Now we're in Staten Island.
My man, it's private property. You can't stay here. You make the ladies uncomfortable. They're gonna call the police. This is a park department building. You cannot do this. You make people uncomfortable.
I'm just waiting for you to tell one truth.
Bro, I work here in the city. You're not lying. That's the director of the building. They're calling the cops. I'm not lying to you. But you can't stay in here.
They're calling the park police or they're calling NYPD?
NYPD, you're trespassing. You cannot stay here. Serious. This is the employee entrance. Would you just do me a favor? Because my boss is right here. Let's don't stay right here.
I don't know why she put you on the line like that.
Bro, this is my job. I gotta do this. I want them to call the police. That's what you prefer. I'm trying to see the police.
I just want people to leave me alone. I'm not bothering nobody.
No, but you can't stand right here though.
Why not?
Because it's a private building. Go ahead. It's a public entrance. I'll do what you need.
It's a private building and a public entrance.
You gotta sign it. It's not the entrance. You gotta go on the side. Okay. Brother.
Is it a private entrance or a public entrance?
I'm trying to tell you, brother.
You want me to educate you guys?
No.
Because you sound a little bit ignorant.
I'm not beefing with you, but the women are uncomfortable, and I don't want.
They should be working.
But this is.
They're not worried about what a member of the public is doing.
No, but you can't understand. Can you just do
I can though.
I can't. All right.
You want me to educate you real fast? So rather than being open-minded to education, you want to call men with guns for no crime. There's no crime. You call the police for crimes.
You're making people uncomfortable. It's not about that.
That's not a crime to make people uncomfortable. What if they was uncomfortable by the way I look? Because I'm ugly, they're uncomfortable. I can't look the way I look.
I don't want to argue with you.
Let me ask you a question. What if they was uncomfortable because I was ugly? What if they were uncomfortable because I was ugly? I gotta change the way I look.
I'm telling you, I've been here 11 years. Nobody feels that way about you.
I didn't say anything to anybody, so why would they feel uncomfortable?
You just said, listen, come on, can I walk with you?
Go on. Why do we need to walk anywhere?
Because my boss is right here. You're gonna get me in trouble. Look, I'm the security right
Do
here.
you know who all the bosses is?
Yes.
Who's all the bosses?
Commissioner Braddock. The commissioner.
Who's his boss?
Is there no commissioner?
The people of New York.
No.
The people of New York, right?
Look, these women said you're making them scared.
How?
You're filming them. You cannot film
The
nobody.
city
without
workers.
permission.
The city workers.
It's like the lady said she feel like you sexually harassing her because you was filming her as she's walking in, and she said she felt uncomfortable. So now
I feel uncomfortable.
So could we just walk over? You could just stand over there.
I'm watching my government workers work. It's my First Amendment right to do so. I'm in public.
You said you was gonna be reasonable.
I'm trying to. I'm telling you what I'm doing.
Sit on the bench over there instead of standing right here.
Because I'm working on something. I'm doing something. I'm conducting business.
Not here, right here. You
I am. I'm watching my government workers work. This is ridiculous.
He's like, but their feelings and shit. Like,
He locked his car. You heard it?
none of the females I see in there are like anything like working it like they got it or anything. That's not like they just feel sexually harassed just because he has a camera.
Yeah, I'm watching my government work. My First Amendment rights.
Weird.
Yeah. It's called transparency.
Of course it is.
I don't see why everybody stopped working because a member of the public is watching them work with a camera.
They see you with a camera, and everybody's here working, so they think
That's what I would hope they're working. That's why I came to investigate.
everybody's good.
Yeah.
It's kind of totally.
I don't know why. My face is out. My tattoos is out. I'm on camera. I'm pretty sure you guys got cameras all over here. Good morning, sir. Have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Bro, I don't understand, but you're not allowed to do it. No,
I'm not.
allowed to do it. Look, somebody
People come out of this way?
No, but I need you to stand. Look, if you're gonna stand, just don't block the door. That's all I ask.
I thought I couldn't stand. It was private. Now I can
know,
stand
because the
here.
cops are coming, so I don't want to argue with you. So
You know, like 15, 20 people came in and out since I've been standing here. I'm not impeding the door, sir.
I know the cops are coming, so I don't want to argue with you.
That's
So
fine.
look, you're gonna have a good day.
What's your name?
I can't tell you my name until you.
Your name is public information. I'll find it.
So then
What's your title?
No, I'm not gonna answer that because you're not being reasonable.
I'm trying to be reasonable, but you want me to go sit on the bench while I'm doing something.
All right, what are you doing?
I can't watch you guys from the bench all the way over there. I'm working on the story. I told you I'm watching my government workers in the course of their duties. I'm investigating.
Look, you can't stand right here.
Show me a sign that says that.
It's private property already. Look.
This is public property.
The sign is a green sign down all the way down there.
Where?
Look, when you walk there, right there. The green sign. This is all private property.
This is wide open to the public.
Have a good day. No, I'm serious.
No, you good. Show me a sign that says private property. Show me. Show me.
Look at the green sign. It's right there. It's private property.
What green sign? You're just pointing.
Bro,
green sign. Come on, you want to take a walk? Let's take a walk.
I can stand from right here. Look, you see the two brown bars right there?
It's like
at the top of the white car. There's a sign right there. You want to bet me $1? Or
No, I don't have cash.
No, but you said
Take a walk with me. Come on, show me. They're making me feel uncomfortable. But I'm the public, and they work for me. You work for me. All of y'all work for me. You came in hot. You came through that door hot.
I told you, you brought this. I explained you nicely.
How's this private property?
The cops are coming, so you want to make
That's fine. I'd rather deal with the park police. NYPD.
They're coming too.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What happened?
What's your name?
What's
I'm filming for transparency purposes, and I'm investigating.
Okay, yeah, but you're private property.
How's this private property?
Yeah, all this is private property.
Doesn't show me. Come on, let's take a walk. Mike Garcia. Because I came from this way.
Right.
See the sidewalk? That's where I came from.
Okay.
I didn't see no sign telling me I can't walk down this sidewalk.
Oh, no, I'm not saying you can't walk down the sidewalk.
So what are you talking about? Private property?
I'm just saying that this here is private property.
How's it? Show me where it's private. It's wide open.
So what is it that you do, man?
I'm an investigative journalist.
An investigative journalist for what?
Uh-huh. What do you mean for what?
For what?
For myself.
For yourself?
Uh-huh.
What's the purpose?
What do you mean? To investigate things.
Like?
Many things. I can't really say because then it'll mess everything up.
Okay, so
I want to see the sign that you say that says I can't come through here.
well, I'm not telling you I see it.
No, it says private property.
Hold on a minute. Let me finish. I just got here. I just started.
And one of the first things you said to me was that this is private property. I can't stand over there.
The manager came up to me and told me.
Show me a sign that says it's private property.
They told me they saw somebody filming.
Okay.
And I'm just
Okay, what's wrong with that?
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just got here.
Show me.
I just got here.
Show me one sign that says private property.
Walk around.
Show me one sign.
Well, you have a sign there.
This is the first sign I read.
You have a sign there. Now, I'm not saying.
Does that say private property?
No.
What's that say?
They say Homestead Center parking by permit only.
Okay, I'm not parking. Am I parking?
No, I understand.
All right, I'm not even a car, Bobby. So what are y'all trying to say? You guys trying to lie to me? For what?
I'm relaying what they relayed.
Y'all think that I don't know what I'm doing? You think I came here to record y'all?
I'm relaying to you what they relayed.
I just want to get proof on camera that's not a sign that says private property.
No, it's okay.
So I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
But I'm saying though.
You Parks Police or Park Security?
I'm Park Security.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why? What's up, man?
No, I mean I don't know why is everybody making a big fuss.
I'm not making.
But remember, you know that all of y'all work for me.
All of y'all.
All of y'all.
No. I don't work for you.
Yes, you do.
No.
Who you work for?
The city.
Oh.
I work for the city.
What is the city made up of?
Sir.
The citizens, right?
Sir,
Okay, come on now.
I've seen you guys work.
Because like that idiot told me that you couldn't do this, but neither of us idiots figured out if that was true before we accosted you.
I mean, sideways,
It's fucking wild.
I've been nothing but nice
I
here.
just came in
Uh-huh.
and they told me there was somebody recording.
And you should have been like, okay.
No, hold on. I told them, okay, what's the problem? Then
Exactly. What's the problem?
Private property.
How's it private property?
Listen, can you let me finish?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I apologize. As a man, I apologize. Go ahead.
They told me it's private property, so I came over here to see what's going on.
Okay.
You telling me basically what's going on. Listen, I got nothing against what you're doing.
Okay.
But she's the boss from here.
What's her name?
Anna. Now, if
What's
she
her
tells
title?
me,
So I can hold her accountable.
no, that you have to find out with her.
Okay.
I,
Anna.
basically,
She's
all
a
I do-
director?
She runs the show.
Okay.
Basically.
Anna. All right.
So I'm not.
You should have told her he's recording.
He doesn't even know if it's the manager or whoever. He's like, some dummy came up and told me. He's like, Anna, I don't know her name. Crazy.
Arsenal West. He wasn't in my video that day.
I saw you.
You probably walked by, but he wasn't like in my video.
And the security guard,
They were mad rude to me that day for no reason. You don't think they were rude to me? Okay. But I thought you seen the video. You say you watched my channel. Okay, yeah. They were nasty to me for no reason. Yeah, you should watch it. Can I speak to the director?
No.
She don't want to be on camera. Just keep working. Well, close your blinds. That's it. He lied to me again. It's like everybody stops their work because somebody with a camera is recording them. Just keep working, bro. That's the right thing to do. Good job. But then it's not the right thing to do because where's the transparency at? Hello. I'm not a threat to nobody. I'm literally recording everything I'm doing. My face is out in the open. Everything. We in Queens. Like I said.
Ever since he said it in the beginning, I want to know what those stairs are for. Oh, right.
Yeah, that Arsenal West video, they were just so rude. And then they caught themselves laughing at her. She's smoking, so if she could smoke, I could smoke. Hi. I don't know what this is.
What ate that sign? That's crazy.
I appreciate you, but the sign on the door says it's not open to the public, so I can't go in there. Huh?
Why you record it?
Because it's the government, it's city property, it's public.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm investigating.
You have document?
Document?
Yeah.
For what?
You're an investigator.
Yeah.
Document? Which department?
I don't.
And show me the paper.
I'm okay. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I'm in public.
Ah, you just public.
I'm in public. Yeah. Have a good day. Thank you.
Papers, please.
They said that office is not open to the public, so we don't go nowhere where the public doesn't go.
Just pause this for a minute. Got someone coming up at the back.
Yo!
Sod off.
He's got this.
Come up to call Grim out. Yeah, I've come to call Grim out. I'm joking.
What the fuck?
And I've just put him backstage.
Grim's such a tyrant! Such a tyrant!
No, not even in the front over there? Oh, I just thought you would.
It's cold.
Let's get like weeds and stuff.
Yeah, these aren't weeds. These are planters. These are shrubs.
Oh, nice, nice.
They're all weeds. We take care of them.
Okay, thank you. Just asking.
Bear Britain audits, God bless you. Go suck a dick, man. Are we still watching GGAs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And
trying to, but you keep
he
interrupting.
texts me back, of course. So I told him I'd take all the blame and or credit for putting the video up. So he said it's good.
Because it says south entrance, and then this one says use the main entrance, but that entrance is closed, so I'm confused.
It's private, so everything's a staff entrance. So everything you need a key card to get into, it's all private. It's fair to go.
Well, that lobby said that the public's not allowed to go past a certain point, so it made it. I would assume that the public is serviced there in that lobby.
The whole thing is private.
How's it private if it's owned by the city?
Guy got close.
Yeah, that means the people own it. That means it's public. If the people own it, it's public.
I mean, I'm not a government official, but I don't think that's how it works here.
You pay taxes so that you can own the government.
Cards.
So it's secure, but it's still public. This is all publicly owned. It might be a secure
He's like,
facility, but
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you that it is this way.
public records request.
A bunch of dummies leading dummies around this building, man.
I think you go to City Hall for that. Yeah.
Well, if you want records on City Hall, if I want records on the Parks Department, I would go to the Parks Department.
No.
I'm not sure that this is the place that you need to
Why are you fucking spouting shit? I don't know.
They're in the wrong area. They give you the runaround. I don't think there's anybody here that can help you with that.
Where do they service the public at, I guess is what I'm asking you.
There is no public. Outside is, yeah, you could sit down, but
Well,
these are work offices.
I'm sure there's offices that people work in. They don't even know that the people own the government. How can I assume that they know anything else? Come on now. The government is private. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, it's the government's money. Yeah, right. Bollocks. The government got no money. It's our money.
I ain't saying keep off the grass.
Could you just pause it a second, please? Thank you. Can I ask members of the panel to be respectful and not to shout out? Thank you.
You can ask. Don't mean anyone's going to fucking listen. But you can ask, mate. You can ask.
Why do you think I said, can I ask? I was asking permission to ask. Just listen to what I say, Bear. At least I don't go to other channels trying to get up here.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. We'll be quiet. Big up GGA, man. Everyone in the chats, everyone in any chat that you're in, please subscribe to arguably one of the best order. I mean, I'm a bit of an NY Tyrant Hunter fan as well. But, I mean, yeah, sub up, people. Sub up, share, like, and subscribe. Now I'll be quiet.
They didn't even call Parks Buddies.
Hi, Tommy V.
I know I said I'd be quiet, but Eva's moving back to Russia. Can I come, Eva? I'm coming with you. Let's go.
Oh, man. Hopefully a little bit more prepared or educated.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah.
I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I was in that lobby. Somebody granted me access earlier, and then you guys had signs that said the public is
Excuse
not
me,
allowed
Marcy. Could you be quiet, please?
where I was standing in the public lobby.
I'll try. Sometimes I just can't help it.
The security that I was going to come back, I just wanted to take a look around because I wanted to fill out my FOIA in person in writing.
Okay.
But when I went back over there, you guys have a sign on the door that says use the main entrance. I guess this would be the main entrance.
It's actually, I know, it's kind of confusing. So the main entrance is actually on the other
On the
side.
far side is
You want me to walk
blocked.
you around?
It's blocked. You guys have like something.
It's not, there's like a couple of ramps.
Okay. All right. I was confused. I was like, why would they block this? And then I was looking for another way. Maybe just close that ramp. There might be another ramp open, like you said, but I didn't see it.
There's another ramp, so if you want to go around the building, I can.
All the way to the left side?
Yeah. Like
Or
on
the one in the
side
middle?
where it says, you know where the entrance is red? And it says
No.
East
All like far side by the highway?
On the other side.
Or just on the other side of this building?
On the other side of this building.
Oh, okay. But instead of going to the right, up that ramp, go to the left, which would be that door over there. Okay, sure. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Ria Bazarani. It's good to meet you.
I didn't hear you.
Ria.
Ria?
My name is Ria.
And your title?
Could you actually let us in on the other side?
You mind if I get your title?
Sure. I'm the chief of staff for the Capital Division.
Chief of staff? That's nice. And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? That you're chief of staff. You look so young. Well, congratulations to get to that position at what I would assume such a young age. That's
So
awesome.
weird. I don't know why people don't like that.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I'm just
women
working
are
on
weird
something.
about that.
I just wanted to gather some public information before I left. I wanted to do a FOIA request, and I'm just investigating, see how
But
the
that
workers
chick
work.
can't be much more than 40, right?
You know?
So the entrance that I'm gonna walk you to on the other side.
Okay.
So that's like our public lobby. I'm sorry, I know the signage if you're not familiar
Yeah,
with the area.
it was a little weird, but I follow signage, so
No, I'm saying I know like the signage can be a little.
yeah, it threw me off because you had key card access over there,
Yeah.
and then it said use the main entrance on Shea Street or something like that. I don't know what Shea Street is, but the gardeners told me that this would be the main entrance. But you have a big sign that says staff entrance, so I was like, how's that the main? Maybe I figured that maybe you guys made it the main entrance for the meantime because you guys are doing construction or whatever.
This ramp right here
That ramp all the way to
Yeah.
straight ahead.
So that's actually going to be the ramp that we're gonna.
Oh, I thought that was staff entrance. I never went up that ramp to check. I went to where that red door is.
We'll go up around this
You see that red sign or orange? That's where I went, and on that door it said use main entrance, so I didn't know where the main entrance
Yeah,
was.
so technically the main entrance is around the other side, but this
I went all the way to that side and it was blocked.
Yeah, we're doing some fixes.
Oh, okay, I figured. But the gardeners told me to go where I just met you.
Got it.
That's why I went over there.
That's the staff entrance.
Yeah, I was looking at that big sign that says that. I said, why would they tell me to go through here?
We're gonna go
But where would the public enter
in
through
here or in that ramp.
Because there's key card access here.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna bring him in through the lobby. Is he for that workshop? No, he's just visiting the building. But thank you. Can someone just okay. I'll come back, okay? Yeah. And we'll chat it through. No, that's fine. Yeah, you're Thanks, Jocelyn.
I think she's a little miseducated. She thinks that the government is private and that the people don't own the government.
It is a private building.
It may be secured.
Let you into the
It may be secured. Maria, it's secured. It's a secured building, but it's still public. It's owned by the public.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not a private entity. It's the city. So.
So, the gentlemen are going to walk you through the sign-in process.
Oh, I don't sign into public buildings.
Anybody who enters the building has to sign in.
No, that's it's not against the law.
Shit, dude. Everywhere.
Yeah. That's a request. I'm okay. I'm here anonymously, so I don't wish to sign in because I'm here anonymously. I have a right to be in public anonymously, unless you want to deny me public services because I don't want to give up my ID, which would be a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Well, I'm not asking you for your ID. If you don't want to sign in.
I mean, you can put good citizen if you want.
Good citizen.
No, I don't sign in to visit public. If this was like McDonald's and McDonald's said you got to sign in to receive a Big Mac, that's private. So I would have to, or they could deny me services. You guys can't deny me services because you are funded by our tax dollars. It's public, so that would be discrimination to deny me public services.
Okay.
I just want to be here anonymously and submit my FOIA request anonymously because I'm scared of retaliation. So if I put my government name and I was already treated hostile just for exercising my rights. So right now, for my protection, I don't wish to give my name.
That's okay. So actually, FOIA requests are done online. There's no paperwork to fill out.
Well, FOIA requests must be in writing. As long as they're in writing, I could write a FOIA request on a napkin and hand it in. I just want to put it in writing. That's it.
Okay, great. So do you want to sit? And
I would love to. Yes, thank you so much. Do you guys have a FOIA?
It's kind of scary that GGA is more knowledgeable about the government than like everybody in that entire office building.
Just
you know?
You want to sign in, you can sign in, but you have to leave.
I would have to leave. I mean, you guys want to? From who?
From the manager.
What's the manager's name? Just so I can hold them accountable. It's transparency. What's her name? Just so I can know who's giving you that order.
Look, how about I give you a piece of paper, you write down your FOIA request.
That's all I want.
I'm not asking you to sign it.
Right.
Sure.
Yes.
You guys want me to conduct business outside
No.
in the rain?
You're going to sit down.
No. He has to exit the building.
Why?
Okay.
I was already granted.
You can write here. You can write whatever you want.
Yeah.
But once he finishes, he has to leave the building.
That's what I was going to do. Conduct my business and leave.
He's just protecting
Yes.
all of the people.
So there's a difference between policy and law. It's not against the law to be somewhere public anonymously. It's your policy. You would like people to sign in, but technically, I won't get arrested for not signing in. It's not against the law.
I hear you.
Right. But I appreciate that you guys want me to sign in, and respectfully, I just want to decline that. I'm not doing it to be combative. I wish to be here anonymously. That's it. know what Manhattan office you would send it to? Is that the one that's in Central Park?
Yeah.
The Arsenal, the main Arsenal? I've been to that building. Yeah, and I was recording inside that building, and it was decent, you know. Today's the 8th. Do you have the time? Oh, okay. 9:48. This is called Olmsted Center. Okay. And what's the director's name?
The director of what?
The person that runs the whole thing, is that you?
Yeah, Rhea.
You're the highest rank. You're the highest.
I'm the chief of staff of the building.
Okay. All right. How do you spell your name?
R-H-E-A.
R-H-E-A. Okay. How do you spell your last name?
I'd rather not spell my last name if you're...
I'm trying to request emails. That way, I have
That's
to.
my first name, it's fine.
Okay, Chief of Staff.
Chief of staff.
Okay.
Hi, good morning.
What's up, man?
Are you a public employee?
No, why?
Okay, so in order to be here, you have to be a public employee, or you have to have an appointment.
Or invited in, right? Or be invited in.
Okay, who did it? Who invited you?
The Chief of Staff, which is, she says she's the highest person here.
Chief of Staff? What is her name?
She's right behind you. Yeah, she's helping me. What's your name, sir?
Well, he is, I believe, recording something, and he wanted to make a FOIL request, and he was walking outside and making people uncomfortable, so I just said that he can write his FOIL request somewhere.
What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?
Right here, sir.
Your name is right here?
I'm pointing.
Okay, what does that say? Thank you. Captain. And your name, sir?
Sergeant Dawson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sergeant Dawson.
Nice to meet you. Oh, my emails including keywords. Is there a crime being committed here?
Actually, I'm not saying...
Are you recording me?
I'm not allowed to record.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't, just so I could request it.
You being recorded?
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the
Okay,
request.
that's fine. In order for you to be here, so you have to be... Are you an employee here?
No.
Okay, so this is not a public building. So I need you to
Captain, can you read that green sign behind you? Because it's kind of confusing. It's kind of contradicting what you're saying. And I was granted access.
Okay, but now they're asking you to leave, sir. And you're not an employee.
She already said that I can conduct my legal and lawful business, and after my business, I can leave.
How much longer will this take?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is there a time limit?
If they're asking you to leave, you have to leave.
Well, you already said I can conduct my business, which I'm doing. I'm not committing a crime. This is a public lobby. It says it right there. Visitors must sign in, and no public access beyond this point. I'm not going beyond this point. I'm literally sitting down in this public area. I was granted access, conducting my business, and after I finish this and I submit it, I'll walk outside. Is that fair? Is that reasonable?
But you're making the staff here feel uncomfortable with
They
it.
made me feel uncomfortable too. What about my feelings?
Making it a hostile environment.
How?
So I'm letting you know you're making.
I'm peacefully walking around, exercising my First Amendment right. Their feelings, I can't exercise my rights because they feel uncomfortable. They've been making me feel uncomfortable.
How so?
And you guys work for me. So shouldn't you worry about the way I feel by approaching me? This gentleman came out high. He pushed the door open. That's startling. All I'm doing is recording in public. That's it. So what about my feelings? You're gonna help me?
There's work being done in this building.
Right.
That's not privy
And I'm
to-
watching that.
That's not
Yeah.
privy to the public.
Okay.
So that the fact that you do not have an appointment here, and you're not a Parks employee, and you're inside this building recording, it's making people feel uncomfortable. Now,
If they were busy working, they wouldn't even be worried about me. I'm peacefully quiet. Well, I'm watching them. I'm watching everybody stop working because a member of the public is recording and watching their government. It's our duty as Americans to watch the government work, watch the way the government functions. Check up on the cars. There's a sign on the car that says, if this car is driving dangerously, call 311. That means it's the public's duty. There's checks and balances. It's transparency. That's it. I'm just watching you guys work.
in order to get into this building,
I was granted access by the chief of staff. Yeah.
right? Well, because you have.
I didn't force my way in. I didn't force my way in here.
Right. No, I understand.
Right. That would be trespassing.
Exactly.
Right. I was granted access. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
it's okay. But because you have made this environment hostile,
How?
they would like for you to leave.
But in what way? By exercising a protected activity? It's protected by you too. You swore an oath to protect my rights. So you would let them know how did he threaten you? Did he yell at you? Did he run after you? No, he was just walking around recording. Well, that's not a crime. So there's nothing. I was talking to you, sir. Yeah. So that's where you guys will come, the people that swore to protect my rights, and say, listen, he's not doing nothing wrong. I understand it's not normal, it doesn't happen all the time, but you should continue working. He's not doing that. Yeah, go ahead.
You said you signed it. What did you sign?
I never said that.
Okay, so then, you just saying.
I told the chief of staff I'm here anonymously.
You said to read the sign, right?
Yeah.
You said that you did not sign it. So right now.
It's not against the law to be in public anonymously. Actually, Captain.
Okay, I need.
Can I be here anonymously?
I need you to exit. Alright, you gotta sign it.
So you want me to write this in the rain?
This is a sign. This is a sign. This bench is outside.
You want me to conduct my business in the rain?
That's correct.
That's what I want?
That's correct.
Because is it against?
I'm signing in, so we need you to exit.
Who's higher, you or him? You, right? I would rather speak to him, sir.
Okay.
If you don't mind, because he's your superior. Okay. Is it against the law to be here anonymous? I'm filling out a FOIA request. The way I was treated here today, I don't feel comfortable giving them my ID. One, I don't have to give. Right. So sign in what? I told her she could put good citizen on the paper. I'm not going to give her my ID to be somewhere public. You know what I mean? You want me to sign in? I'll sign in. I'll put good citizen. So I can't conduct business? I can't.
You can still conduct business,
but in the rain. Okay.
It's not raining outside.
Let's go to the rain. Which way you want me to go? But that's blocked. That's blocked. So you're revoking my access to this public lobby? Because these signs right here say it's public. So no, I can't go past there. That's trespassing. But wouldn't this be a public lobby? Why do you keep saying that? How did I make it a hostile environment? What evidence do you have that I made it a hostile environment? How did I make it a hostile environment? Please tell me, for the record, how did I make it a hostile environment?
The sun is out, the bench is all over.
I guess I got lucky. Can you please tell me how I made it a hostile environment, sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not a threat to nobody, sir. Everybody's fine. I didn't yell at nobody. I didn't curse at nobody. Captain, can you please answer that question for me? Can you please answer that question for me, for the record? How did I make it a hostile work environment? By walking around engaged in a protected activity? Look at that. This is unprotected. Sergeant B. that your work phone or your personal phone? Is that his work phone so I can know for the FOIA request? That's his work phone? Is that his work phone or his? So I can know I need to know for the FOIA request. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why you guys are so against transparency. I don't get that. Whoever has that cologne on, it smells good. Let's shoot Captain. Nice. What's the name of that? I like subtle smells. Some people come in on strong smells. They like give you a headache. I understand what you mean. If somebody's being like, just like if you're being disorderly, you can ask them to leave. But photography isn't disorderly. That's why I was asking, how was that being disorderly? For you to ask me to leave. You said I'm in a hostile work environment. If that was the case, you could ask me to leave that area. But how was that? If I was just recording, you can't just ask somebody that. You know what I mean? If I was like yelling at people, that's different. That's a crime. But recording in public is not a crime. I shouldn't be denied access to a public area that I was already granted access.
Are they trying to play copyrighted music?
That could be wrong. That could be right. We can agree to disagree.
Like this music came out of nowhere.
Who's playing that?
She put on the video? What was that? I don't know.
There's someone here. Okay. Video's almost finished. Can you mute up, please? It's almost finished anyway.
It is key card access, so that's the one. Can I get a stamp date copy? A time date stamp? You guys have time date stamps, right? Like a time date stamp? You guys have those stamps?
No, we don't have stamps.
Well, you guys are, I'm sure you don't because you guys are like the law enforcement of parks. That's why I was the chief of staff. She could take it, time date stamp it, make a copy, give me the copy and keep the original. That's why I was dealing with her. I know you. Please do. You want your pen back? Somebody gave it to me. You want to give it back to me? I see you want to give them the pen back? I guess we're all recording, right? So in his explanation, right? Me recording makes a hostile work environment. So does that mean that he's making a hostile work environment because he's recording too? Or is he not? It's okay for him to do it, but not me? Isn't that kind of like hypocritical?
No, bro.
I would think so.
Good video. He's good auditor, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's professional.
Definitely.
Doesn't curse, you know.
He's a
He
good
makes
dude.
yeah, he makes it really, really difficult for them. You know?
And he always sends me really cool hair videos too. Like that's something I like about him. He'll send me cool hair stuff he sees on Instagram. But yeah, he said of course we could play his content, so we have permission. All encompassing permission.
Yeah, he's right. Certain other person might give us a strike.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell me about that. Man.
All right.
I'm like, I don't even have like subscribers like that, you know? Got a
No.
strike already. Fucking
Even if
hell.
it's not his shit, he'll get you a strike. Right?
It was disappointing nonetheless.
Dirty tactics. Get down in the dirt. I know you're kind. I played with you before. I know you're listening. Should have sung
I
that
was like,
rap.
what the fuck?
For you. That song was for you, bro.
Oh, shit. I know you're not doing something, but your friend's mod that you might know from 20 years ago porn bombed my sister's cousin, so you're guilty of something too.
You might have done something.
Take away your ability to speak. Take your ability to be able to do
Your next
anything.
neighbor's cat is black and white tabby cat, and I don't like it. Right? And I suspect it was the one
Looked
that
at me sideways, so I think it's gonna pussy bomb us. Fuck.
he pissed on my grass, the little bastard. Fuck you.
Crazy man.
Fucking sucker.
It is what it is. We can only control our own behavior, right? I almost choked on an Oreo. Holy shit. My life flashed before my eyes right there for a second, guys. Mm.
Yeah. Might play a few more of GTAs, might make him choke. Oh, what's the time? 10:51. Oh, we're coming to the end of the panel. Still got 17 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed it. Far better than what we're normally used to.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. Got them through a few days without being abused.
Right?
Huh. It's kind of, it's nice.
It's wild.
Take care, Evie. Eva. You have a good one. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Right.
We'll have
I'm pissing myself laughing. That's pretty good. That's like the better way to piss yourself. Pissing yourself when you're upset isn't fun.
Hello, so you close it down.
Yeah, we'll wind it down and coming to the end of the stream.
Yeah, you starting another one or not?
Well, it's up to you guys, man. I mean, almost everyone's asleep. Jersey Watcher's asleep. Ozzy, you still with us, bro?
Yeah, brother, I'm still just kicking back.
You winning? Or did they take it all back after giving you all those fries?
About even.
Even they took it all back off you, didn't they?
Even. Ugh.
No, it's about, I'm about even, so I'm probably $8 under at the moment.
Have you gotten another dish or just the meatball? Was that the last thing?
Well, don't eat any more food,
Yeah, that was
right?
the last thing.
Fucking expensive that free food was. Free food, that was fucking expensive. You look like you was up.
All good at the moment.
You look like you was up a few hundred quid.
Hey?
You look like you was up a few hundred quid. And then all of a sudden they fed you and took it all back.
Yeah, exactly.
That was their way of keeping him there, right?
Right, that's exactly what I said.
I could have walked out, but I'm just sitting back relaxing, you know.
Then you
It's
then
relaxing.
you saw them.
Drinking, relaxing, smoking, you know. Just
then
if
you
I had a
saw
big
the
fat
food.
joint, if I had a big fat joint, it'd be even better. Like, fuck.
Give it 5 to 10 more years.
Yeah, maybe 50.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm just getting on mute because there's music playing.
I don't suppose cannabis is legal in Russia or China.
No, remember they threw Brittany Griner in prison over there for her vape in Russia. She was getting on on an airplane and had a vape pen, weed vape pen, and got fucking thrown in prison.
Fucking around.
She got a 10-year sentence too, but then like I don't know, they organized some
It got around.
trade. Yeah, they traded her for like some terrorist, you know.
Some
But we had
spy.
held on to the terrorists for like 30 years or something, so I guess it was a fair trade, you know?
Yeah, some fucking Russian mafioso gangsters.
Yep.
Spy, maybe a Russian spy or some shit. Yeah. Oh, so no cannabis in the enslaved world. Maybe if you're good and you get on your knees.
If you know the right people.
All right.
You know, it'd be like anywhere else. It'll last forever. Until the last 10 years.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
More? More?
It is completely illegal in China since 2022.
Since 2022?
Yeah.
So it was legal before that, or?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Where is it? Thailand. Thailand is legalized, right? Fully legalized for recreation and everything in Thailand.
That's the way that California is, except for
No,
federally.
it's not legal. It's not legal in Thailand. You get locked up for
No?
that.
You sure? I think they just recently changed the laws in Thailand.
Oh, did
That's
they?
why-
I thought they changed it and then changed it back.
Well, I don't know. The strain hunters went over there, spent millions of pounds building a cannabis farm.
Marijuana remains a classified 2 narcotic in Thailand.
Okay. Maybe it's just the manufacturing distribution laws that change.
Interesting.
Licensing and so on.
California, we like legalized it for medicinal, like back in the early 90s, I think it was 1990s. I remember my parents always took us with them when they went voting, and they had the punch machines, you know. And so we go and vote with them from when we were little. And I remember both of my parents voting for 215 pass. That was the medicinal marijuana.
Thailand became the first country in Asia to decriminalize cannabis in 2022 for medical purposes, but in practice, the market appears virtually unregulated, leading to public backlash and concerns over misuse and crime.
But not like what was that?
New
Kratom? Kratom isn't like is that
the
Kratom
new
is pretty
cannabis
good.
policy in Thailand. In major policy reversal, Thailand plans to reclassify cannabis as an illegal substance and issue permits only for medical patients, cultivators, and research purposes. Recreational cannabis use will be banned. Public Health Minister Somsak Thepsutin said in the Facebook post, Reuters reported. So they changed it. They went back, but they changed it and took off the recreational and said it's just for medical, only for cultivators and research purposes. So as I was saying, the strain hunters, the greenhouse seeds, they went over there and spent millions of pounds building a massive farm. I mean, they've just uploaded a few videos on their channel showing us around. Fucking beautiful place, massive, huge, room after room.
I remember back in the late 90s, we could get the Thai stick weed over here, like, well, in Santa Barbara, but like it was very rare, you know, big, long buds. It's like full indica back then, before everything was like a cross strain. It was trippy.
Yeah.
We mostly smoked like the Mexican stuff that came in that was brickweed, you know, like back in the late 90s. I was looking on here, and that Prop 215 California medicinal marijuana was voted in 1996. So I was 14, so I was already smoking weed back then.
Yeah.
That's
So what do
probably what I remember, though.
you guys think? Should we spin up another one? I don't know how long I'm going to go for.
That's what he said.
I should get a couple of hours kit and then come back and start another one.
Up to you, brother. Up to you.
Why don't you get a
maybe
couple
a little
hours?
intermission.
Why don't you get a couple hours sleep and then come back?
Yeah, we got a couple of things to discuss anyway behind the scenes. Bear, have you spoken to? Has he finished work yet? He hasn't finished work.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, there's a few things that we need to do anyway behind the scenes. What I'll do is I'll open Jitsy's open anyway. I'll open Jitsi.
Okay.
And then
All right.
we'll wind this down. I don't know, in the next 15-20 minutes or so. We still got a little. Can wind it down now or in a bit. Up to you guys. I don't mind.
Why don't you get a couple hours sleep, get a few things done, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably a good idea. I could probably get a couple hours of sleep too.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
All right. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys
Remember,
next time.
everybody, click subscribe to everyone's channel. I don't know if anyone can put all the links in the chat.
See you later, guys.
All right.
See you guys later. Marcy.
Later, Grim. Later, Marcy. Later, Zul. Later, Mama
Later,
Bear.
Ralph.
Very good, eh? Later.
Take care, bro. Thank you.
All good, Millers. Later, brother.
Take care, bro. Have a good one.
Everyone jumping off, yeah. Peace,
I'm
man.
gonna jump over into Jitsi, bro. I'm just gonna wind it down.
All right, laters.
Take care, bro. Speak to you in a bit.
Bless, bro. Sound. Vinny, Jersey Watcher. Peace, man.
All right.
Mellows, I'll see you over.
I'll see you in a bit, bro.
This is your emergency broadcast system. All civil unrest has gone global. All capital buildings and cities are under siege by the United States government to quell the domestic terrorist threat. Already residents of urban neighborhoods and cities are being ordered to stay in their homes until the threats are eliminated. If you disobey orders, you could be shot on sight by rogue agents, federal forces, and domestic terrorist militias. This is your emergency broadcast system. This is a national alert. Imminent threat is nationwide. You must stay inside of your homes or risk being shot on sight. The conspiracy is upon you. Your conspiracy friends were right all along. Now you must learn to survive. If you hear this, you are the resistance. This is your emergency broadcast system. End of broadcast.